good evening, good evening. It is, of course, Wednesday. It is, of course, 8 o'clock. So this is the point of the week where I come live and let all of you little beautiful babies know what I've been up to. It has been a pretty on and off week, really. I've been very busy. This week, my normal work has taken up a fair bit of my time. Basically, we've got a lot of office stuff going on. I've been and I've been stuck in camp basically all day for the last couple of days. But yeah, it's it's basically should be all sorted, and I should be getting down to Bicton hopefully tomorrow evening. If we get done when I think we should, I should probably better get there around about 9-10 o'clock, get set up, and then I'll be ready first thing Friday morning to speak to people. So I'll have arrived at the event a couple of days late, but I've spoke to the organisers, explained to them that, look, I'm just held up with the day job. Usually I would basically just put some leave days in, but this one's quite important, really. So that's why I'm not at Bicton right now. If you're watching from Bicton or you're expecting to see me there, that is why. You may also notice that I've got these two little baubles in the place of my nipples. No, I'm not getting ready for Christmas early. I've upskilled. Well, I've invested in some better equipment. So I've got this DJI microphone. Taking a bit of a risk. I've got this nipple connected to Instagram. I've got this nipple connected to YouTube, and you there on TikTok are talking at me totally dry. So that's that. That is the introductions. So let's get straight into this week's Wednesday Waffle, because it is going to be a stunner. What was the big one? So I'm going to start with something, actually, after my introductions, of what I've sort of got something going on in the background. Hello, Tom. He was just out getting wet in the rain. So his mother come and got him in. Didn't she, Tom? Come on, Tom. Come on, little baby boy. Oh. So basically, I'm thinking of doing a crowdfunding type arrangement, because the stuff isn't cheap to produce. We're selling out of sizes and a lot of stuff. Look at my nipples, Tom. Little fluffy. Pop. What do you think? And then, I had quite a couple of people interested in investing, but then I lose, majority or part bits of my business. So I'm going to try and set a crowdfunding type arrangement, aren't I, Tom? Yeah, you're going to set up a crowdfunding thing, aren't you, Dad? Yes, I am. And then you can buy me some more tuna. He loves tuna and belly tickles. And so basically it'd be like, if you wish I was that cat right now, you bloody weirdo, Josh. So basically it'd be like, you put 20 quid in, 6 months later you can redeem that for like a £35 voucher, 50 quid, about £75, and so on and so forth. And then for people that actually want to make a serious investment, sort of £1,000 upwards, that can be, because we've got SEIS certification, Seed Equity Investment Scheme. So if you basically do your own VAT returns, you can claim back 50% straight away. And then if the business fails within 3 years, you get a further 40%. So you're risking 10% up front, you get half back straight away. And then you've still got your £1,000 value of investment in the company, which further down the line I can buy back off you with the increased value, or you can keep it in the company to grow. So that's something that I'm working on at the moment. There's a hell of a lot that goes behind setting something like that up, because clearly handling a large amount of money like that, it has to be financially regulated. properly, and you've got to meet all the correct criteria. I can't just be like, yeah, give me that money and everything's fine. There's certain bits that need to be. Tom's literally just on the bottom of the screen. So that's something I'm working on. That's not necessarily a Wednesday Waffle thing. That's something that's going to take me quite a few months to get together, because like everything in this company, I'm finding out about it and working it out myself. So that's that. Anyway, 2 seconds, Tom. Let me just turn the page. Calm yourself down, you little nut job. So last week, Thursday, was a bit of a nothing day. Sorry, let me get him in screen because Instagram can't see you either. Oh, I can't see me. Can they see me now? Yeah, they can see you now, Tom. Are you sure? Do I look really pretty? Yes, you look lovely, Tom. So Friday we went to a past and present dinner, which is basically, as the name suggests, past and present, serving mess members of the Coldstream Guards. Sergeant's mess members, to be precise. So we went to was it the Union Jack Club? Yes. Yeah, the Union Jack Club in Waterloo. And basically had a sit-down meal. I went there clearly because the logo on my left chest here is a little guardsman, a little Coldstream Guardsman, of which I am in the Coldstream Guards. Aren't I, Tom? Yeah, the Coldstream Guards, I think. Yeah, so you always say to me. I don't know if it's actually true, though. And so I wanted to go there, meet some of the old boys, and tell them about what I'm doing. And basically, I thought it'd be a good little networking event. And that was a great success, wasn't it, actually? We didn't win the auction prize, unfortunately. Tom, come on, get yourself up so people can see you, look. Didn't win the auction prize. Or the raffle prize, I should say. And last year, I almost won it. So that was that. 2 secs, Tom. Yeah. He's like, So Saturday, Ruth's family came down, the future in-laws. And, despite the stereotype, they're an alright bunch, to be fair. But the future wife is sat just right there, so I've got to be careful what I say. So we went and did a family photo shoot, because sort of when they're all like babies, they had this picture taken where Ruth's older brother is holding her as like a little... No, he's holding Rosie, isn't he? Yeah. So Liam's holding Rosie when she was like a Baba Chops. And then they've got one when they're sort of like teenagers, and she's like sort of sat in front of him, and then they sort of recreated that again. And I was horrendously hungover, as was Ruth. It was for her youngest sister's 18th birthday. So that was all right. And then what did we do after that? We just basically come and flumped it.
Toby Carvery.
Yes, we went to Toby Carvery and
then had a food coma.
Yeah. And then if you've been watching for a couple of weeks, you'll see that I now sponsor Billy Abrahamian, the racehorse trainer. That's a tubby cat. Ha! Don't listen, Tom. Just cover your ears a minute. Someone's calling Tom fat.
Hey!
What are they saying about me, Dad? Nothing. They're just talking about adult things. Oh, right, okay. They definitely weren't calling me fat, were they? No, they weren't, Tom. They weren't calling me fat.
Tommy.
Oh, I'm not fat. I'm not fat. No. Just tell him he's not fat a minute. Just tell him.
He's not.
Right, okay, good. Are you happy now? Okay, cool. So Billy Abrahamian, the racehorse trainer, he ran a horse called Super Saiyan at Wolverhampton on Saturday, and that came first. So he is in incredible bloody form this season. He's had a second, a first, and a fourth today, wasn't it? So he's doing really bloody well. And then Sunday, I went to Legoland, and I filmed another video at the what I called Berkshire's Best Kept Secret, which is a big viewpoint up at the top of Legoland. And of course, I took my lucky silver coin, didn't I, Tom? Yes. So that was that, really. Also, Spudman was seen by one of the followers wearing one of my gilets. excuse me, and I met him in the summer, and that's when he got it. I gave it to him because someone said to me, oh, there's this guy and he does spuds, and if you give him something for free, he'll give you a free jacket potato. So I was pretty hungry and went to go try and get a free jacket potato, but then he was super busy and I'd just give him it anyway. And then he was seen wearing it, and then he messaged and says, look, I'm going to do a video for you next week. I've been living in it the last week when it's, can I sing you a song in box? No, sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, so he messaged, he says he's going to do us a video because he was sat wearing it when I messaged him, which was pretty bloody cool. What did you think? Does he do tuna potatoes? I don't know, you'll have to ask him, Tom. Oh, I haven't met him. No, you haven't. And then, so that was, sorry, yes, Monday we got on with the normal, boring, usual stuff, admin, computer stuff, and for some reason my cash flow has gone absolutely upside down, and I think when I've been editing the cells when I originally set it up, I've set one of the formulas wrong because it's saying that I've got minus 12 grand, which is not the case, which when I looked at it, I was like, hang on a minute, that's not right. Are you getting bored now, Tom? What are you thinking about? Go on then, go over there, mate. Yes, I need to sort that out, but I just haven't got the brain capacity this week to sort that out yet. He's literally... So Tom was out earlier, he got absolutely soaking wet. We just brought him in, dried him off, and now he's trying to go back out again. Whatever. So yeah, and then we uploaded the... Bosh, how you doing, my man? Yeah, very good, Danny, mate. We uploaded the winter show plan to our shared calendar on Google Workspace, and then over the next couple of weeks, Jay doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be doing us some like monthly show things that we're going to put up onto a post and then share throughout the year. So towards the end of each month and from the beginning of each month, we'll put up our show calendar. I think we've got next weekend, I'm not out somewhere, and then there's a weekend in November when I'm not out anywhere. And then after that, we are out somewhere in the UK every weekend until April. Something like that. And I think there's a weekend when I'm not at an event selling in February, because we'll be running the Valentine's weekend Brewdog Bar Crawl. It's something that me and Ruth have been doing for the last 5 years. 4 years. This will be year 5, won't it? Yeah, so this will be the 5th annual. And basically I'm going to host it as a bit of an event, a bit of a get-together, so anyone that follows can get invited along. Good day all. Now then, Ewan, now Jammy Dodger, DJ Pinky, Gogo Gaspard, how you getting on? Ted, Ryan, Tony, and I can't read that name at the bottom there, how you all getting on? So yeah, so February, 14th of February, you're still doing the shooting show in February. No, I'm focusing on point-to-points over this winter. Is that the British shooting show, isn't it, Danny? Basically, it was a case of this. That was quite a few £1,000s, where all the events that I've picked are, you know, quite cheap to go to, and I'm sort of trying to do, you know, get out to as many as I possibly can. I'm focusing on going badminton, Burley, the Game Fair in Scotland, and the Ragley Hall Game Fair. So yeah, so they're my big ones, and the Royal Windsor Horse Show. And between them, they're knocking on the door of £4,000 each, with one of them being about £4,800. So I have to be very selective with where I'm going. Yeah, that's the one. I was hoping to see you. I have to get to one of your others. Yeah, mate. Well, I'm all over this. Just remind me what area you're in. But I'm basically going to the furthest I travel is about 160 miles. So I'm all over the show. I think I go as far north as just the other side of Melton Mowbray in Leicester, and then I'm going as far south as just past Exeter, Shropshire. Where the hell is Shropshire? That's West Coast, isn't it? Is that West Coast? Is that right? I'm sure I've been there recently. Have I been to Shropshire recently?
I don't know. You've been everywhere.
I have been everywhere. So yeah, I'll honestly, I'll get back to you on that. But basically, if you go to Weatherby's or just go into Google and type in British point to point, yes, yeah. I'm up there a hell of a lot. West Midlands. It's near Oldbury. That's why I recognise the name. But yeah, I'm up there loads. Like the main focus is kind of 30 miles north and south of the M40. That's like where most of the events are. Now then, Danny, mate, quick introduction to everyone watching. And those of you on TikTok, there's a guy just joined on Instagram called Danny. He is the reason we have the Guardsman embroidered on the left arm of the Metropolitan. Him and another lady, Bryony, made some pretty key decisions in the original design phase for me. So bloody good to see you. Lockwood royalty right there. And then, yeah, spoke about Spudman. Yesterday, I was on the James Sinclair Business Podcast. And that will be coming out in about 4 weeks' time. But when it is, I'll put stuff on both TikTok and Instagram and probably try and get to link my YouTube channel. Probably won't. Who knows? Let's see. So that was pretty cool. And it's, you know, they are... They are like mega entrepreneurs, and it's basically you go on there with 3 problems and 3 questions. They talk through your 3 questions. Love the guard, thank you very much. Oi oi. Now then, wearing Brock, I hope you're doing well, lass. See, they talk through your 3 problems, then you have 3 questions that you can ask him. And I absolutely, JB, the co-host, so James Burt, official, check him out, and James Sinclair. JB said to James Sinclair, like, whoa, it's not often you get gazumped, is it? And I said to him, I was like, well, look, you know, I'm bloody glad you said that. It's not just me. Because it's quite easy sometimes. I get these... You know, I feel like, right, here's the issue, fix it, move on. Here's a problem, fix it, move on. Here's a problem, fix it, move on. Now I'm at a point of like, the only way I can fix the current problem of selling out of stuff in different sizes is to basically get a new order of that. But I've learned what are the popular sizes. So my next resup to get a minimum order of the basic, the most popular items, you know, I need well over £100,000 to do that. I'm just going to address a comment TikTok that was made on Instagram. Brooke, who makes gorgeous, her own all designed British knitwear, which is flipping bloody beautiful, has said, good to see you, nice nips. So I'm going to explain my nips again. So I've recently upgraded, and they just literally arrived today, new microphones, because when I'm out in the wind, the microphone quality for the ones that I got from like Amazon for like 20 quid is terrible. So I got these ones, it's about 250 quid for these ones, but they come with this little attachment, so you can connect it straight into a phone, straight into a big camera, or you can do what I have done. I've got this nipple connected via Bluetooth to Instagram, and I've got this nipple connected via Bluetooth to YouTube. And then they've got these cool little cool. In fact, sorry, let me put I think it's this nipple that's on YouTube. So it's just really cool. You've got these little clippy, like a little clip bit, or it's magnetic, so you can put it on the inside of a shirt or something like that. But I chose to put them on as nipples tonight. And that is the last note to go through tonight. So that's the Wednesday Waffle, and it's good to see that we're getting slightly larger amounts of people joining and listening throughout. I did also order like a little, and you know what? Bloody heck! Now then, Kit Pest. It was actually Combat Clipper and Gibraltar Trading Company when we all met Kit Pest down at Black Bear and Ranch a few weeks ago. Showed us this little drone where you can like, vroom, zzz, and then it like you can set it to follow you. So I can go and do like shots in the woods and things like that with it. Hands free, you say? So that is, I'm looking forward to receiving that if it ever arrives. They did say it delivered yesterday and sent me a picture of some random front door, which, let's be honest, we're kind of used to that with Amazon, aren't we? So frustrating, but I'm sure it'll turn up eventually.
Tommy did a big sigh, he agrees.
So that's it for tonight. Unless anybody has any final questions, if you've got some, start typing them out now. No one ever really does. I'll just rabbit on for another minute or so. What's going on then? So I'm going to Bicton tomorrow, hopefully. And then I'll be there all weekend. Now then, Matt, mate, yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Like I said, stocks are running low in a lot of things. The jackets, extra large in all of them, bar the Metropolitans are gone, which is the black one. The Churchills, we've got 6 or 7 left. These, we've got less than a handful in everything. And one of them, I think it's the large, there's only 2 left. What else? The Olive Sherpa gilets, they are going to be landing with me next week. Someone's just done that 6-7 thing. What? They've literally just typed 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So obviously the 6, 7, what they were talking about. Yeah, I just found out about this when we were at Toby Carvery with your family, weren't we? Still don't fully get it. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Black Friday is coming up. The big event when, companies unlike me and Warenbrook, who have massive margins because they make everything in their thousands overseas, can afford to slash their prices. Can you do... I don't know what it is, mate. Sorry. Basically slash the prices. And for me, it is always, or I should say for us, it is always, you get the 15% discount on your first order. And then I do competitions every now and again, where the last one for 10,000 followers was pretty mint. We give loads of stuff away. And that is it. So join the waiting list. And if you're unsure, stock, sizing, anything like that, just message me. I make it my mission to reply to everyone. So that's basically it for tonight. I think that's everything. So because we didn't get any messages come through, I will take my nipples off. I will say good night, and I will say God bless, God save the King. Cheers.
Hold on. I'm coming to serve my favourite customer. How are we doing? The usual.
Oh, thank you.